Thought I'd shoot a quick little safety warning video from my 5-story multi-generational passive ICF house that I've been DIY building and built most of it actually on my own. The reason why I shared this particular experience is hopefully it'll be an attention getter for anyone else out there who is DIY ICF building a multi-story home, or even for those who just work on it. So like I said, most of the time I am working on my own, and so I don't know if you can see it, but underneath that wrist I actually wear an Apple Watch, and the Apple Watch has fall protection so that in the event that I do fall, and it has happened and I'm about to share the story, then the Apple Watch will be able to call the ambulance if I don't respond within 30 seconds. So let's get to the time where I did fall in between the floor joists, and I'll let you know why it happened, what happened, and a little bit of the aftermath. So I'm currently down here in the crawl space. The crawl space is 6'2" crawl space. It's 6'2". All the rest, the basement level is 8'6", and then all the rest of them are either 10 feet or the fifth level is actually taller because it has a monoslip roof on it. So the good news is I experienced my fall before I started building the second, third, fourth, fifth levels. I actually experienced my fall literally right here. So I was putting in this piece of OSB that you see up above me, and before I had it screwed in, it wasn't sitting on these 2x12 floor joists. It wasn't completely sitting on it totally flush, and faster than I could possibly think, react, all of a sudden the one edge just gave way and it was like a trap door, and I went falling through. I had enough time to put out my arms like this, so that slowed my fall just a little bit, but nonetheless it actually is, because this is a 1 foot space, so that is almost an 8 foot fall. And so I put out my arms. I really should, I don't know, I'm not able to edit videos yet, but I should post the photo of the nasty bruise that I got where underneath my arms where I caught the 2x12. I'm actually really lucky that these are 2 feet on center, because it allowed my body to come straight down. Had I hit my chin, there's a good chance it would have knocked me out cold. Instead, I fell, and see this stairs that was, this is part of my scaffolding, these stairs. Fortunately, I didn't land directly on the stairs. I had another piece of scrap OSB that was sitting on the stairs. So I landed on that, slid down a little bit, got to the bottom. I was in a little bit of shock, to say the least. Started examining all of my body parts in terms of, all right, I've fallen. Is there anything that's broken? And when I got to this arm, it refused to move. And that's a little bit frightening when you're not able to lift your arm, not able to move your arm, not able to lift up a phone. And I thought, well, that's not good, especially because when it comes to building the rest of this, I still had another 40 some odd feet to go. So I do currently have all 48 feet tall. That's done. I just need to get the roof on. But so thoughts are going through my mind of, that was not good. How long am I going to be out? Did I break my arm? I decided I actually did continue to try to work a little bit longer with one arm, because I thought, well, maybe it's just like stunned. It'll come back. So I think I put in another half an hour or so with one arm. Finally decided I just need to call this a day, because like I said, I couldn't pick up even a phone, let alone any of the rest of the tools that I needed to stack these ICF blocks. So I decided to call it a day. Went home, rested for a day and a half. Arm started working again. Took some pictures of the nasty bruise. And, but yeah, so now let's talk about what did I learn? What I learned is that you really have to respect heights, this building process. I have a friend who within the last year or two fell off a ladder and broke his back in numerous places. Every time I go up and down ladders multiple times a day, most of the time I actually think about him and respect those ladders. Also respect the height. I'm about to start working on putting in the roof. So when I'm up on that roof on the south side, that's a 48-foot drop. And so I went ahead and invested in some fall harness protection so that in the unlikely event, it's a mono-slope roof. It's a really low pitch. So I shouldn't slip and slide off of it. But in the unlikely event that I do, I'm going to have harness protection on. And so I would just highly recommend to anyone else who is out there DIY building, you really need to respect the heights and this construction process, because as people have said in the comment sections below, it doesn't do you any good to build a house for your family if you're not around to finish the house and enjoy it. So anyways, hopefully this little safety warning might be helpful to somebody else who is DIY building. And if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.